An ambulance was called. I thought I was going to lose her. And that's kind of how we learn about the dangers of being in a heat wave. We went to Turkey last year. This is when there were like unusual heat waves and it was like nearly hitting 40 degrees. There were forest fires going on. I think they were caused by the heat and the dry weather. So we weren't prepared for how hot it was really going to be, but we knew it was going to be hot. And my daughter here started complaining of a headache. I was mindful that she wasn't getting her water in. Do you want to say why you didn't get your water in?
I didn't really like the taste of the water, so I just didn't really drink it. I just stuck to the juice. Throughout the night, the air conditioning just stopped. I thought I was going crazy because I was just sleeping for hours and hours and hours.
When she woke up, she was unwell. She just kind of said, I've got a headache, I feel quite dizzy, I'm hot, I'm going to try and have a shower and maybe cool myself off. She's gone into the bathroom and I've just heard screaming.
I just like dropped to the floor. It was really like surreal, like a complete blacked out blur.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on.
My mum just ran to get the doctor.
He was saying her heart wasn't good. I was screaming, I was panicking, I didn't know what that meant. She needs to go to hospital. And we were driving through the forest fires in this ambulance with her like half conscious. It was crazy, wasn't it?
Really crazy.
So we got to this hospital and the doctor looked at her and kind of gave me a telling off and said, look at her eyes, they're yellow, look at her lips, they're dry, look at her, she's so dehydrated, has she been in the sun all day? So we stayed in the hospital for a couple of days. She was on fluids intravenously, she had heart monitors. They were really worried because of her blood pressure, it was very low. And that's kind of how we learn about the dangers of being in a heat wave, not taking the right precautions. She didn't have a hat on. I wasn't forcing her to drink water because I thought the juice was good enough, and I thought I was going to lose her. I think when we go away this summer, we're going to really, listen to the guidance. Drink plenty of water, especially during peak heat hours. Clear liquids are key.
That's what the doctor said at the hospital.
Well, I didn't know. We didn't know.
I didn't know.
But now we know.
Now we know.
Juice is not going to keep you hydrated.
Not at all.
You need water, and that's really important. Check weather forecasts when travelling to hot destinations and plan activities accordingly. I think you should see what you're getting yourself into and decide if that's for you or not. Avoid direct sun exposure, particularly between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m, and wear a hat. If this can stop you from becoming unwell and ending up in hospital and ruining your holiday, just do it. Europe is the fastest warming continent in the world, and heat-related deaths have increased by approximately 30% over the past 20 years due to climate change.
That's a really big increase.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's where most of us Brits like to go.
Yeah.
Heat-related deaths, seeing that written there, that's really scary, and that's made me feel, even more grateful that you're all right, because it's real. People can die because of the heat.